Starting off with Stardew Valley, this charming farming simulator offers way more depth than you'd expect. You inherit your grandfather's old farm and transform it into a thriving agricultural paradise. The open-world valley is packed with activities from fishing and mining to building relationships with quirky townspeople. Combat exists in the procedurally generated caves, adding RPG elements to the mix. Seasonal events keep things fresh throughout multiple in-game years. The pixel art style is gorgeous, and the soundtrack is incredibly relaxing. Moving to number 2, we have Terraria, a 2D sandbox adventure that delivers hundreds of hours of content. This isn't just mining and building, it's a full-action RPG with boss fights and progression systems. The world generation creates unique landscapes every playthrough, filled with biomes to explore and secrets to uncover. Crafting is extensive with thousands of items, and the combat feels satisfying with diverse weapon types. Multiplayer support makes it even better when playing with friends. At number 3 is Baldur's Gate 3, the massive fantasy RPG that took the gaming world by storm. Built on Dungeons & Dragons rules, every choice genuinely matters in shaping your story. The tactical turn-based combat is deep and rewarding with endless strategic possibilities. Character creation and customization options are incredibly detailed. The world reacts dynamically to your decisions, creating truly personalized playthroughs. Production values are top tier, with motion capture performances and stunning environments. Number 4 brings us Cyberpunk 2077, the dystopian open world that's been massively improved since launch. Night City is breathtaking, with its neon-soaked streets and vertical architecture creating an immersive cyberpunk atmosphere. The main story, featuring Keanu Reeves, is compelling, and side quests have real depth. Character builds offer variety through different skill trees and cybernetic enhancements. Driving and combat mechanics feel polished now. The Mac version runs surprisingly well on Apple Silicon. Fifth on the list is Subnautica, an underwater survival game that's equal parts beautiful and terrifying. You crash land on an alien ocean planet and must explore the depths to survive and find answers. The progression from shallow coral reefs to deep, dark trenches is expertly paced. Base building underwater feels unique, and resource management keeps you engaged. The creature design is incredible, ranging from cute to absolutely horrifying. No combat system makes encounters more tense. At number 6, we have Valheim, the Viking survival game that became a phenomenon. Procedurally generated worlds create massive landscapes to explore, with distinct biomes, each presenting unique challenges. Building mechanics are satisfying, with a physics system that makes construction feel realistic. Boss progression provides clear goals while allowing freedom in how you approach them. Co-op multiplayer supports up to 10 players, making adventures epic. The low-poly art style has surprising beauty, especially during sunsets. Number 7 features Death Stranding Director's Cut, Hideo Kojima's unique delivery simulator that's more engaging than it sounds. You play as Sam Porter Bridges, reconnecting isolated communities across a post-apocalyptic America. Traversal mechanics are the core focus, making every delivery feel meaningful and challenging. The story is quintessential Kojima, weird and philosophical with stellar performances. Building infrastructure cooperatively with other players creates a genuine sense of connection. Director's Cut adds combat challenges and racing modes. 8th is Hades 2, the early access sequel that's already incredibly polished. You play as Malinoe, fighting through Greek mythology's underworld with roguelike mechanics that keep runs fresh. Combat feels even better than the original, with new weapons and abilities. The art direction and character designs are phenomenal. Voice acting and writing maintain Supergiant's high standards. Even in early access, there's substantial content with regular updates adding more. Number 9 brings Elder Scrolls Online, the MMO that lets you explore all of Tamriel. Unlike typical MMOs, the level scaling means you can adventure anywhere immediately without grinding. Quests feature full voice acting and branching storylines that feel like single-player Elder Scrolls games. Combat has been refined over the years, feeling more action-oriented. Housing and crafting systems are deep. Regular expansions add new zones, keeping content fresh. At number 10, we have Euro Truck Simulator 2, the surprisingly addictive trucking game. Driving across European highways, delivering cargo is way more relaxing and engaging than expected. The attention to detail in recreating real locations is impressive. Building your trucking company adds management elements beyond just driving. Radio stations and podcasts make long hauls enjoyable. Wheel support enhances immersion significantly. Map expansions continuously add new countries. Number 11 features RimWorld, the colony management sim where stories emerge organically from gameplay. You guide colonists surviving on an alien world, dealing with everything from raids to mental breakdowns. The AI storyteller system creates dynamic challenges, keeping playthroughs unpredictable. Base building and research trees offer deep strategic options. Mod support is extensive with thousands of community additions. Every colony tells a unique story of triumph or disaster. Finally, at number 12 is No Man's Sky, the space exploration game that achieved an incredible redemption arc. 18 quintillion procedurally generated planets create an effectively infinite universe to explore. Base building lets you establish homes across multiple worlds. Space combat and freighter management add variety. The story quests provide structure while allowing freedom. Multiplayer enables building communities. Years of free updates transformed this into something special.